Hey Valley Middle, welcome back to another G67 mini lesson. Today it'll be on compound interest, target 5.9b. First of all, I think you have to understand what you're asked to being asked to do and how many calculations you need to make. So if you look at number 11 there, you need to take $7,300 at 7% compounded semi-annually for 3 years. You're actually going to make 6 calculations. Unlike simple interest, which you can do just one calculation, you got to do 6. Semi-annually means twice a year. So you're going to do it twice a year or 2 times a year times 3 years to be a total of 6 calculations. So instead of using the number 1 for the year, you're going to use 0.5. So this one here would be calculated out. Let me just pop it in. You'd calculate this one out at $7,300 for the first calculation times 7% interest, and that's as a decimal, so that's 0.07 times 0.5. So your first 6 months, because it's a half a year here, your first 6 months interest on that would be determined from that calculation there. Take a look at this one down here. This time you're taking $21,000 at 13.6% interest compounded quarterly for 4 years. This is going to be 16 calculations, 4 times a year times 4 years. Would be those 16 calculations. This one, your first calculation would be 21,000 times your interest is 13.6, so that's going to be 0.136 times 0.25, because now we're only a quarter of a year. So you're going to do that 16 different times. You're going to have to get your total, bring it down, add it to your principal, your investment. So, all right, I've done an example here. I took $1,030 at 4% compounded semi-annually for 2 years. So that's 2 times a year semi-annually for 2 years. So I had a total of 4 calculations. Sorry, I didn't want to do the 16 one. I don't like you guys that much. No, I actually have a suggestion at the end. Okay, so I took 1,030 times 0.04 times 0.5. That was $20.60. That's for the first half a year or 6 months. You add that to the 1,030 your principal. You take that times 0.04 times 0.5. Now you've gotten just a little bit more interest, because you're getting interest not just on the $1,030, but $1,050. You're getting interest on the principal plus this 6 months of interest. You get what I'm saying? All right, add that in, and you repeat that process. And you'll notice that I just carried all the digits with me. At some point in time, if you want to cut some of them off, you can. You're going to be taking a multiple choice test, so you can do some rounding early if you want. On the test, most of the examples, you'll be able to tell which it is. You may be off by a couple of cents because of the way you rounded, but I carried them all the way through. I got to $1,114.90512, which rounds to $1,114.91. So I'd like you to spend about 45 minutes working on this sheet. I'd like you to try one that's semi-annually. I would avoid the annual one. This is just like doing simple interest. So I would just skip that and try one of these ones. Just take the quarterly ones and make it for 1 year, or take one of the quarterly ones. Here's a quarterly one at 2 years. That'd be good to do. So remember, the annual one, it is simple interest, but you're going to have to do it 3 times and total it up, because each year the interest compounds. But you're using 1 here instead of some sort of a decimal. I was hoping I could get you to use some decimals with semi-annually and quarterly. All right, thanks for listening. Have a great day.